Costner has had many great loves in life, from a seemingly happy first marriage to hordes of models and fellow Hollywood starlets. The Dancing with Wolves actor decided it was time for a change when he met a certain someone. It wasn't always easy, but he got there. Here's Kevin Costner's journey to true love and happiness. This real story is going to be very interesting. But before this interesting video start, I would like to ask you to thumbs up video and hit the subscribe button for more interesting video. Costner's first marriage looked perfect at the start. His first love was Cindy Silva, a beautiful woman with dark hair. She worked as Snow White at Disneyland and was nominated to be the homecoming queen at California State University, Fullerton, where they'd first met. While they were studying together at CSUF, they fell in love and got married in 1978. In a 1989 interview, Costner said, "She was beautiful, she was sweet, she was smarter than me." He added, "She represented everything about women that I like." The happy couple had 3 children together, Annie, Lily, and Joe. Unfortunately, the marriage didn't stay happy. Costner wanted to do things his own way. Many people thought he and Cindy had a great marriage because he appeared to be caring, loving, and honest. They even owned a racehorse named Proud to Bay together, so fans had positive impressions. However, there were other interviews that told a different story. In 1987, he was pretty direct, saying, "I have a big thirst, a big taste for things. I hate the fact that I've lived by somebody else's rules, and I've somehow missed out on something." People in the industry and close friends could see through it, but fans were disappointed because it went against the straight-shooter image they admired. The happy times in their marriage didn't last. Costner and Cindy worked together on Costner's highly praised movie Dances with Wolves, which won 6 Oscars. He worked on the film, and she helped with stage managing and kept spirits up during the long shoot in South Dakota by hosting parties for the film crew. She already had a full-time job taking care of their kids. However, not long after, rumors started spreading about Costner being unfaithful, appearing in tabloids. They tried hard to stay together, but Costner's romantic involvements became too much for Cindy, and he didn't want to stop. Eventually, they announced the end of their marriage. In their divorce statement, they said, "After 16 years together, we are ending our marriage. We have amicably resolved all issues regarding our children and financial affairs, and a full marital settlement has been reached." The divorce was finalized in 1994. The signs of trouble were clear just before the divorce was announced. Costner hinted at what was happening during an interview with the Daily News. "The temptations are pretty strong, and there's a hungry world out there waiting for you to fall, so you can't even dabble without paying a huge price. I try to conduct my life with a certain amount of dignity and discretion, but marriage is a hard gig. Marriage is undoubtedly challenging, but dealing with the consequences of getting involved in extramarital affairs can be even tougher." Some people say Costner had a reputation for approaching any woman he felt attracted to. In his own words, he told People magazine in 1989, "The package isn't important. I have a real appreciation for women." After ending his 16-year marriage and embracing bachelorhood, Costner seemed to explore his options. But even before the divorce, he had already ventured into some romantic pursuits. Although not officially confirmed, there are reports suggesting that Costner had an extramarital affair with Halle Berry in 1989, during the challenging period of his marriage to Cindy Silva. At that time, Halle Berry was just starting her acting career, and the alleged affair happened while she was working on 12 episodes of Living Dolls. Costner, meanwhile, was busy with Field of Dreams and enjoying the fame brought by Dances with Wolves. Despite the lack of public acknowledgement of their time together, the 2 actors are said to be friends. They have been seen hanging out together on several occasions. Making headlines in the tabloids once again, Costner risked more exposure while still married by spending time courting Michelle Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is renowned for her roles in Scarface, Dangerous Liaisons, Batman Returns, and many more. Interestingly, Bridget Rooney also played the feline Batman character. Whether or not Costner has a penchant for women portraying Catwoman is unclear, but he expressed interest in playing Michelle Pfeiffer's love interest in the Italian love story Taming Ben Taylor. Unfortunately, the film never made it past the production stage. Nevertheless, tabloid headlines were ablaze with the potential story. Bobby John Brown, known for dating Tommy Lee and starring in the music video for Warrant's Cherry Pie, found herself in the spotlight. The beauty pageant winner showcased her charm in the popular 80s hair metal melody, where the video's climax involved her being sprayed by a fire hose. After her breakup with Tommy Lee, who went on to marry Pamela Anderson. Bobby Jean went through a series of dates detailed in her revealing memoir, Dirty Rocker Boys, Love and Lust on the Sunset Strip. Among the rocker boys she encountered, as you might anticipate, was Kevin Costner. During a romantic moment at his grand home, she unintentionally disrupted things by setting fire to his bedroom. Quite literally. Woody Allen's 1995 romantic comedy, Mighty Aphrodite, became a point of interest for Costner. Specifically, Mira Sorvino's award-winning portrayal of a carefree prostitute named Linda Ash captivated him. Known for spotting emerging Hollywood talent, Costner pursued Sorvino during her rise to fame. This affair ignited in 1993, a year before Costner's divorce was finalized. Did it make the tabloid headlines? Absolutely. By the 1990s, the tabloids had developed a radar for tracking Costner's latest romantic interests. Costner openly admitted that he felt he missed out on a lot during his marriage, and once he was single, he made up for lost time right away. Throughout his adventures, the pursuit of true love remained a constant theme. In the mid-1990s, rumors of an affair between Costner and supermodel Naomi Campbell made their way to the tabloid pages. Naomi Campbell had started her career at the age of 15 and quickly became a household name in the world of modeling. Her dating life was always under scrutiny, having been engaged to U2 bassist Adam Clayton and Formula One racer Flavio Briatore. The relationship with Briatore was tumultuous, to the point that she sought help by checking into a 4-week anger therapy program. Bridget Cunningham, a Rutgers graduate, event organizer, Green Party activist, and child's rights advocate, faced her own challenges with paternity issues from her ex, race driver Harry Nuttall. Although her previous marriage lasted only 3 months, she dated Kevin Costner for 3 years in the late 1990s, which ended up being a period of recovery for her from alcoholism. Despite the challenges, she remained a loyal friend to Costner. In 2006, when Costner found himself entangled in a scandal related to lewd behavior stemming from a massage he received at a 5-star hotel in 2004, Cunningham came to his defense. In a statement, she said, "Kevin is very romantic and tender. He would never do anything so vulgar. He really is Mr. Perfect, squeaky clean, if a little naive when it comes to realizing the effect he has on girls." In 1995, Kevin Costner and Courtney Cox had a discreet relationship during his swinging singles era. Details about this secret romance remain limited. They crossed paths again in 2001, but this time, they were co-stars in the action-adventure crime movie 3,000 Miles to Graceland. By that point, Courtney Cox had moved on. She and David Arquette, who also starred in 3,000 Miles to Graceland, got married in 1999. Do you recall Cheryl Tiegs? She was the American supermodel who essentially defined the concept of a supermodel with her tremendous success in the modeling industry. Her achievements extended to creating a line of signature brand sportswear. Along the way, she graced the covers of both the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue and Time magazine. Clearly, Costner couldn't resist her charms. In the hot August nights of 1995, Costner made time for romantic encounters with this fashion beauty, who evidently found the Field of Dreams star to be quite stunning. Excluding his wife, it seems Costner had a penchant for dating only supermodels. In 1997, Cal Ripken Jr. had an extraordinary streak of consecutive games, but it allegedly faced a hiccup when he experienced a breakdown that prevented him from starting a game, breaking his streak of over 5 years. To preserve his record, a Baltimore Orioles employee, perhaps intentionally or coincidentally, caused a lighting malfunction, resulting in the game being called off. In an incident reflecting on guest etiquette, rumors circulated that Cal Ripken, a personal friend of Kevin Costner, returned to his house after leaving for the day to play a game because he had forgotten something. According to some accounts, upon arriving home, Ripken discovered Kevin Costner in bed with his wife, Kelly. Costner is rumored to have faced such a beating that he was unable to engage in any publicity, just as he was wrapping up work on The Postman. During the peak of his fame, amid the production of Waterworld, and in the midst of his 1995 dating spree, Kevin Costner found himself in a new romantic entanglement. Could this one be his true love? A romance with Joan London, the popular host of ABC's Good Morning America, until 1997, was creating quite a buzz. The media was abuzz with their relationship, and with the promotional activities for Waterworld coinciding, the intense storm of tabloid and media attention proved too much. ultimately leading to the end of their relationship. Costner went all out in his romantic gestures toward the American journalist, author, and TV host. He treated her to a lavish date on the open sea aboard a beautiful yacht. Reflecting on the experience, London said, "He got this yacht, and we sailed around New York Harbor and had dinner." She described it as quite romantic and quite beautiful. Unfortunately, the charming affair was short-lived, cut short by the overwhelming media scrutiny. London remarked, "I think Kevin and I would have dated longer had it not been for the unbelievable press focus on us." In 1996, Kevin Costner entered a new phase of his life, dating Australian model Elle Macpherson. The enchanting celebrity model, actress, businesswoman, and TV host quickly elevated their relationship to its serious status. Expressing his admiration, Costner said, "I feel I have met my equal with this beautiful, talented, funny, and lovely person." In a matter of months, the couple took a significant step, moving in together. The carefree single lifestyle transitioned in domestic stability, albeit briefly, as their relationship came to an end by the close of the year. Interrupting what seemed like a serious relationship with Elle Macpherson, Costner had a fling with Italian-French supermodel and pop singer Carla Bruni, later known as France's First Lady for her relationship with French President Nicolas Sarkozy. Although their romance didn't last, Bruni, one of the world's first supermodels, had previously ended relationships with Mick Jagger and Eric Clapton, placing Costner in prestigious company. Just as it appeared that Costner might be ready to commit again, this time with Elle Macpherson, he found himself in another affair and reverted to bachelorhood once more. In 1997 and 1998, Kevin Costner secretly dated news anchor Tawny Little, a former Miss America pageant winner. Little had previously been in relationships with other celebrities, including Ron Silver and Burt Reynolds. In 1999, during the filming of For the Love of the Game, Costner found himself at the center of a tabloid flare-up, not with a professional baseball player, but with his co-star spouse. Kelly Preston, who was married to John Travolta, became the subject of rumors involving Costner, leading to a brief controversy. Costner's journey to find the perfect wife after divorcing Cindy took a turn when he crossed paths with Christine Baumgartner, a beautiful model and fashion handbag designer. Baumgartner fell in love with the double Oscar-winning actor. Coincidentally, her alma mater was also California State University Fullerton. They first met while Costner was practicing golf for his role in Tin Cup in the late 1980s, but both were unavailable as he was married at the time. In 1998, when they encountered each other again, both were free. Costner took her phone number, promising to call in 2 weeks. Reflecting on their journey, Costner admitted, "When I met Christine, I wasn't prepared to be in love again. It took me a long time before I said, 'I love you' to her, a long time." Despite the 20-year age difference, they started dating, marking the new chapter in Costner's quest for love. Kevin Costner's life as a single man was characterized as wild and unpredictable. Acknowledging this himself, he admitted, "When I wanted some company in my life, I was like the classic single guy. Who do I love this week? Who next week? I wouldn't even use the word love with someone because that makes things trickier." Throughout, the tabloid press attempted to keep up with his dynamic romantic life. However, when he reconnected with Christine Baumgartner, everything began to change. Their relationship was initially smooth, starting in 1998 when she was 33 and he was 53. However, by 2002, they encountered a rough patch and decided to separate. The younger Baumgartner wanted to have children, while Costner was hesitant to start a new family. She expressed her willingness to wait for him to come back, but with a limit. Experiencing cold feet about family and commitment, Costner managed to gather himself in time and salvage their relationship. His time as a single man served as a valuable reminder, leading him to realize his mistake. "Fear kept me from marrying Christine," Costner admitted, elaborating. "She wanted a child, but I was afraid I couldn't be an effective father." After dating for 4 years, they reunited, and in 2003, they got engaged. They tied the knot at Costner's expansive 165-acre Colorado estate just outside of Aspen on September 25, 2004. Their wedding took place on the film set-ready scenic ranch, with Costner arriving in a covered wagon and Baumgartner in a vintage, restored green pickup truck. Amidst the scenic setting by a rambling stream, they exchanged vows, surrounded by guests such as Tim Allen, Mary McDonnell, and Don Johnson, who gathered under event tents to offer their congratulations. Celebrating with 300 close friends and family, it marked the first time Christine said, "I do," and the second and last time for Costner. Unless, of course, the Field of Dreams star contemplated a return to single life. However, this time, he was committed to faithfulness. Friend David Gianmarco expressed confidence in their relationship, stating that Kevin and Christine are like kids together, really in love. The couple enjoyed a 3-year honeymoon before welcoming their first child, Caden, in May 2007. Costner took a hiatus from acting to dedicate time to his family, while he continued with side projects such as investing in a centrifuge machine and touring with his country rock band Modern West. It appeared that he had left his tabloid-attracting lifestyle behind, with his new role as a father becoming his primary focus. Now he is dad of 7 children. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up the video and hit the subscribe button for more interesting video. Goodbye till next video.